It's a lead hook, swinging. Oh, he gets caught! Stiff right hand there from Bhullar. Now he's loading up with a heavy salvos.
Right hand, knee to the head from Vera.
Oh, a body shot that hurt him.
As the punches come down, Yuji Shibata steps in.
It's time to settle who's the baddest man on the planet at 1 DANGAL.
It's my time, my shot, my title.
We're gonna stay at the top till I'm ready to go home.
Brandon Vera enters the bout as the one and only one heavyweight world champion. Since his debut, The Truth has racked up an impressive body count, finishing all his wins within a round.
That kick landed flush on the jaw.
Vera is a beast, a legit monster. He has all the skills of a true martial artist, but he does his best work in the stand-up, throwing vicious leg kicks and then putting you to sleep with his fists. He has towered over the heavyweight division since 2014, daring anyone to challenge his throne.
My goal every time never changes. Make sure that I make a statement of who I am and why I am the champion, and take that belt home with me every single time.
Vera may be the baddest of the heavyweights, but the division has seen a shakeup. A new generation of hungry young fighters has made it known they're ready to overthrow an aging king.
This new roster has helped light a fire into my ass. I'm here getting better, getting faster, getting stronger because of all y'all monsters. This new generation keeps talking about my age, hoping that I slow down, that I'll just retire and give them my belt. That's not happening. I don't even realize how young I am until somebody brings it up. So keep talking about my age, keep hoping and dreaming. I'll be training while you do.
In preparation for this bout, Vera moved from the comfort of his usual surroundings in San Diego to Florida under the charge of Henry Hooft at Sanford MMA.
What Vera has lacked in previous training camps was a structured schedule. He really had to find his own training partners, his own coaches. Sanford is an elite gym littered with world champions.
Everybody uses the word class. Everyone says, oh, world class, oh, top, best. At this place, Sanford, there is a top 5 person in every weight division, in every organization in the world. And all of them are trying to get to the #1 spot. This is where I need to be. I found a place that I can call home. I found a place where I feel like I belong. I've been thinking about Mr. Arjan Bhullar for a long time. Since we signed the fight agreement, I'm excited to finally be able to have our contest, to be able to finally get with Mr. Arjan Bhullar. He's a very, very well-rounded opponent. And most people only talk about his wrestling. They don't talk about his boxing or his head movement, which is crazy to me. I want to find out what he's got. I want to see how well he can take it. I want to see if he can move it.
While his opponent prepares to protect what is his, Arjan Bhullar plots his downfall. The former Olympic wrestler has had his crosshairs on the king since signing for ONE.
To be the king, you gotta take out the king. Before we even signed, that was one of the first things. I sat down with my coach. Okay, who has the gold? And how would we beat him? And what do we gotta make sure we're sharp on? And all those things. I plan on taking the crown and taking my seat on the throne and to higher heights.
Arjan Bhullar has been calling for his shot for years and now gets to stand in front of the man to prove he is the baddest heavyweight on the planet. Bhullar has elite level wrestling but likes to throw hands. He moves like a middleweight, bobbing and weaving, delivering sharp, accurate shots. This is a battle between two wrestlers who love to throw down.
This was always the goal. This was the plan. His mindset really hasn't changed much because this is where we expected to be and where we knew we would be. It's a good fight for us. We match up well, and we'll leave with the belt.
I've been on 365, 24/7 for this opportunity. Once my arm gets raised, my life changes.
For the Canadian-born Bhullar, a win is a stepping stone to a greater cause. becoming the first Indian mixed martial arts world champion and igniting a sporting revolution in the land of his ancestors.
Although I come from here, I'm born in this country, my blood comes from the homeland. Growing the sport in India is at the top of my list ever since I got into this sport. When I came into MMA, just to be the best, period. The fact that I'm also Indian and I can represent who I am is the bonus. And then I want to make it easier for the next people, for them to surpass what I do, and so on and so on. It's unbelievable. Once this thing catches on, catches fire, it's going to be crazy. It's about getting that first champion and then telling him, hey, let's get going on this sport. I'll be a world champion for life. And to be the first Indian world champion, you can never take that away. When Indian fans see me, I want them to see themselves. I want them to know one of their own is now a world champion. I want to ignite this whole subcontinent. I want the whole country to embrace the sport.
Oh, and he gets caught coming in, and a kick to the head, and it's finished.
On the 15th of May at DANGAL, Brandon Vera faces his toughest test. Arjan Bhullar, a hardened warrior willing to walk through fire to take his crown and inspire a nation.
I absolutely think he looks at me and he sees a problem.
Arjan has very good hands, has very good head movement, and he doesn't mind staying inside the pocket. As a heavyweight, that's very abnormal.
I think that's a problem, and that keeps him up at night. If I'm not a guy who's gonna fold, I'm coming to grind, I'm coming forward, I'm gonna pressure, all of those things he doesn't like. I'm gonna rough him up, I'm gonna go deep waters.
Oh, he gets caught!
His style in the pocket and mine are different. When we meet and he sees what mine is, we'll find out if he wants to stay in the center and play in the pocket.
No one's broken me. No one has got me even going backwards. I go forward, that's what I do.
I see this bout ending in a finish. My hand raised.
I'm gonna reach down deep within his soul and I'm gonna show him it's time.